Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Tales of Berseria. Today, well, we're making our way back to Abohl, where we're going to go and look for Artorias' book in Velvet's house. We'll go this way, seeing how we actually never have fallen down this. We can actually get this chest now because I used so many apple gels. Seeing how we never actually came down this way before, it's just a shortcut. There's like really nothing to it. I don't know why we just didn't hover down on our hoverboard, but... Also surprised there wasn't any sort of skits on the way back. Village of Longing. There's no one here. There's no shops. Well, that's...
here. This is reality.
Yeah, I ate everyone. This... What was I gonna say? I was actually gonna come back to this village before fighting that red. I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, there's a code red demon there. I have no life bottles, no peach gels. I should go back and restock. But that would have been a waste of time because there was no one there. Velvet, was this your room or Artorias? Or did you sleep on the top floor? Ah, well, we'll check the top floor out in a second.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it.
You tried.
You wouldn't have been able to read it without
but
grimoire
she
anyhow.
interrupted you.
It was just a dream. All of it.
Yeah, but like, there's still stuff here. Like, some of this stuff has to be valuable.
Looking books.
A hand-drawn map.
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Lafayette said he wanted to travel the world.
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it?
I mean, I don't think his dream included, like, going around eating people and then killing, like, your brother or brother-in-law. But, I mean, sure, living the dream. What is this? Potato? Potato. Those are onions. Probably. They don't really look like anything, to be honest. They kind of look like onions, but they're definitely not potatoes. Check.
This was your room, wasn't it?
Oh, it was her room,
You
alright.
can knit?
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
Everyone needs a hobby, Velvet. Like, straight up, if you need a hobby, the rage is kind of getting to you. Despite all that rage, you're still just a rat in a cage.
Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Melchior!
I don't actually agree with that, but alright.
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break free such resolve. If you weren't a Therian, I'd be tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed, although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission!
Half of us aren't demons, also. Hello? You're like generic evil villain 101.
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
He does look kind of badass for the
Perfect
whole,
order.
looks like every villain in every undead RPG.
Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
I mean, we can still put flowers on the thing. You don't have to be a dick. Look, I'll come back. See? No? Alright, okay, we're not gonna do it? Fine, that's fine. I mean, I'm sure they're happy with you just throwing them to the side. I mean, she was just your sister and potential nephew. But yeah, it's totally cool. Velvet's a jerk.
Oh! Look! It's the Book of Inomata!
What's it doing there? Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Lafayette made.
Oh!
Laffy made a copy of
What's
the
that
book.
called? Chekhov's gun?
He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it. Just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Laffy.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Inomata's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
I like that nickname, Lady Calamity. It's like the name of a stripper at a really shady place. Alright, we just going back?
Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
Back to Titania. I can't warp to Abohl. Okay, so we can't warp. So I'm assuming I have to just... Well, I'm going to go save, but we have to go back to Tonsil Village, or what the hell it was called.
That horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch, though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
He could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medissa and Kamoana.
Komowana
I
wasn't
don't
really
think
working
so.
with them.
The Abbey keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to Earth Pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Inomata while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here. In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact.
Alright. Yeah, actually, I was going to walk all the way back, but then I just used the teleport bottle, and then that skit started. So I guess I'll just meet you guys back at the village. It's not too far of a walk, I think. It's a little bit of a ways.
Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to Abohl?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magilu.
No tricks? I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
Alright, after that battle, we have a skit.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Inomata, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens
Well,
when
that's
they
messed
break?
up.
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying! I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises. She wouldn't lie to...
Lafayette.
We understand, Lafayette. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
That's a little too cheery to say.
Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Lafayette always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Theresa back in Hellenes?
Oh, why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, that's not what I meant! You were mean!
I hope no one's a traitor in the party. I tend to hold traitors, well, very accountable for their actions, no matter what they were. Alright, so we're finally back at this place. There was a lot of invisible skits along the way, weren't there? It's like the game didn't want me cutting back to town. There's actually a few skits here. We got, what, 4? Oh, we got another Magilou's Menagerie. So 4 skits in Magilu? Alright.
Oh, my sister's making us prickleborn meatballs for dinner tonight.
Hey, what did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food.
That's all right. Prickleborn meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better. Why's that?
We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickleborn meat from the nearby village of Abohl. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorias would have saved them.
Artorias. Right.
I mean, I guess technically that might have been true, but that would also require, you know, Velvet not killing everyone, but I don't think that was gonna, you know, happen. Let's go up first, seeing how there's only one here.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorias became the shepherd. 3 years ago, when the molecule appeared on the
what the hell is
Advent,
that?
Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorias saved. We hold great pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't Abohl closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save Abohl was a terrible agony for Lord Artorias. Even though he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorias had gone to Abohl first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell Abohl. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, though, Artorias could have totally stopped Velvet from killing everyone, but he didn't. So he's just the dick. We can buy grape gels now. I can buy like 10 of these and I guess 5 of those. Stock up on life bottles. Arcane bottles are pretty expensive. Oh my god. I would have loved to stock up on those, but that's not happening. I should probably get a few more of these. Because why not? Got the money. I don't have Feldspear daggers. I don't have Feldspear daggers after all this time. Really. We're going to run out of money again if I keep this up. But we're not actually. Cool. Alright. I don't have that rainy day fund anymore. I sold those. Pumper upper? Pumper upper. A weighty pendant that helps the wearer grow stronger faster. Extracts a lot of attention. Pumper upper. Huh. Oh, learn skills faster. Really? Have you not actually learned that yet? Well, I guess we'll put that on you. Sure. You, Skip Man.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something I've said every day for 3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems that way.
But there's like... I mean, it's actually kind of foggy here. Right? Yeah, no, it's still kind of foggy here.
Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
Ah, not often you run into someone with a real fire in their eyes. All right, show me what you got.
Your voice is really creepy coming out of that old man.
I didn't know you had this sort of initiative. You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah, her dances are really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Modulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Modulu so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Huh. I didn't know that. We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script? Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either. Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put on.
What is this, number 3? Or 4?
Hi there!
Velvet.
Thanks for having us again!
Lafayette.
The Keepers! Magic
Yeah, 3.
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this magic exam stuff? Is that some kind of spell? Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately. Are you just going to ignore my questions? What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you? I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold. See? I said it was cold! In fact, I've been so cold lately, I even set fire to my clothes!
It looks like it.
Going too far? Well, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too! Your house? Why would you do that? Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours. That's a crime, you know. Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script. Arson is a serious crime. Well, yes, but... In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills. Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better. You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back. What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke. Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act. Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good. No, it's bad. I said I give up. For good. No, it's bad.
Who's on first? Excuse me.
My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir. Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am. I should have known.
Hatless style Magalu Jackalist outfit? Alright, you know, let's look at that outfit. You're not really wearing a jacket. Please don't take off her books. Oh my god. So we could have Magalu walking around in what is, I think, just boy shorts? Yeah. No. You cover yourself with books. You already flashed Lafayette once. Alright, looks like either I missed seeing that skit over there, or it unlocked when we were doing the other skits. Wouldn't be surprised if it unlocked. It doesn't look like it's connected to the Magalu, though. Menagerie, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's Magalu's Menagerie. Though we do need to go back to the prison island, which will probably be like a cutscene. Hello.
There's one of them off-limit Class 4 islands that folks call Serpent Isle.
Oh, does it have snakes?
Run with snakes since forever.
Yeah.
I hate the things, so it sounds like hell to me. But I've heard there's a woman who actually lives there.
Whatever for? Why would anyone want to live in a place like that?
I know. It's mighty strange. Place supposedly is crawling with demons, too. Last time I was in the area, I checked it out. Kept my distance, of course. Used me spyglass.
And? Was she there?
Aye, she was. Except she looked like a snake or something.
So, Medusa?
I mean, she was human up top.
Yeah.
Her face was a weird color, and her lower half was all slithery and wiggly. Ugh. Creeped me out.
A snake woman, huh?
Even worse, looked like you couldn't swing a cat's without hitting a snake. Just the thought of it keeps me
That's a lot of snakes.
You should have a stiff drink and get some sleep before you pass out on deck. I'll tell Benwick to give you an extra ration.
Wow. Thanks a lot, First Mate. I appreciate it. I ought to pester him for some of that aged reserve he keeps hidden away.
Alright, so we got another Class 4 island to go to. This looks like it's going to be snake related. I'm guessing there's a Class 4 for each enemy type.
Welcome back. Did you find the Therian?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs? On my ship?
What the hell's wrong with dogs?
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
You're going to get bit by two in a second.
About. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
Looking after Orthy and Rus.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility.
You mustn't! They're quite vicious, you know. I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me!
Understandable.
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions! You had it coming.
She knows.
But you have Therians to find, Lafayette. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
We got a whole crew
can
back
ask
at the place
Kamoana
that can
and
take
Medusa.
care of them, yeah.
Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medusa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet.
You want a pet dog, Lafayette? You should go to the Abbey then.
Why the Abbey?
Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cute. Good would be, Enfu.
I get it.
Little weird Norman thing. Alright, so we're going to Titania. We could go to the Serpent's place, but let's go to Titania first. I have a feeling the Class 4 island is going to take a little bit of time. And there's probably going to be a good amount of cutscenes coming up. Don't go to sleep. You're hanging over the edge.
I devoured them again. No. Don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Laffy says like,
really?
I wonder if I can do that. Are you blacking out?
I don't care that he got
Or
scared.
crying?
I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
You're blacking out.
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
Wonder why that happened. Maybe just mentally tired. I mean, she did just kill her entire village again.
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Theresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yup. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian.
I think she means Velvet. Don't get games of thrown on me, alright?
I should be the one, not him.
You are not strong enough.
Then at least let me back him up.
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Theresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist, and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
He's rude.
How could you?
Do they want him to fail? Because I'm
When
gonna
this is
kill
all
him.
over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Theresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
Whatever floats their boat. They're both adults, I think. They're probably adults.
No. Oscar, don't go.
Still really messed up. Still weird. Still really weird.
What should I do? If I don't do something, he'll... Huh? What's this? I'm receptive to that art and to you.
Where am I?
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamawana's taken a real shine to them.
They are cute.
All right then.
Even if they are
we
demons.
just need to find that last Therian.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die
Foolish,
if you don't
not
eat.
full thing.
Actually,
Doesn't make any sense.
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malachim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me.
So you kept me in the
Get
ship?
everyone together. We meet now.
Like now?
Well,
like go to a certain spot and meet then.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing
Stubborn.
is under her skin like a
Very
clumsy
stubborn,
display
I
of
think you're going
sympathy.
for.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malachim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's
So they
true. Food
should
will fill
eat,
an empty
then.
stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
I don't know, Google it. There's probably a top 10 list for that. What are you hungry for?
Time for some grub, Lafayette. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid. Or prison crab dumplings. Or sea snake bowl.
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
How about pizza?
That could be nice.
I could go
Pizza.
for some borscht or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet
Don't
bean
eat
and
shark
jelly
fin.
fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilou.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Baby sard? Yeah, it's
An
kind of
austere
weird.
choice.
And an apple.
In that
Eating
case,
baby anything's
you
kind of
should
weird.
have some apple boo.
I did have eggs this morning, though.
What on earth is that?
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
And I would like
If
you to feed it to
insist,
me.
I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilou.
I like this group. They're fun. They're psychotic, but they're fun. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press the like button below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you head on my video section, check out some other content, and see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day.